This psychiatric hospital employs a unique therapy. Patients are repeatedly placed in morgue drawers, where confined spaces restrict their vision, hearing, and touch. After several hours, they begin experiencing panic and agony, triggering hallucinations. Yet Jack unexpectedly gained the ability to travel through time during this treatment, only to discover he had already died in the hospital on New Year's Day, 1993. Now, with just 4 days left until New Year's Day, Jack realized that if he didn't intervene in his own death, every second he lived now was a countdown to his demise. So he began entering the morgue frequently, attempting to alter the outcome of his death. During the Gulf War in 1991, soldier Mike was struck in the head by a boy during a mission. Believing himself dead, he opened his eyes to find 2 medics treating him as a corpse. One woman, however, noticed his faintly flickering eyes. After the doctor's desperate efforts, Mike narrowly escaped death. Yet tragically, he developed retrograde amnesia. Despite being awarded the Bronze Star, he was forced to retire. A year later, Mike found himself in the defendant's seat of a courtroom, charged with murdering an on-duty police officer. The evidence? Police discovered an unconscious Mike at the scene alongside a gun covered in his fingerprints. Facing the prosecution's accusations, Mike strained to recall the events of that day. Yet no matter how hard he tried, his condition made it impossible to explain clearly. He only remembered walking down the road with his backpack that day, seeing a woman crouched in the snow beside a child in a broken-down car. Mike kindly approached to inquire. He learned the girl's name was Jackie, and mother and child were stranded there because the car wouldn't start. The woman was hungover and still groggy. Mike asked Jackie if she'd given her a hangover remedy, but Jackie turned her head away, unwilling to answer. It was winter, and Mike saw this wasn't a sustainable situation. He decided to lend a hand himself, also lending Jackie a scarf. While fixing the car, Jackie became intrigued by the metal tag on his bag. It bore Mike's name and birth date, a reminder if he ever got lost or forgot who he was. With a mischievous grin, she asked to keep it. Seeing the girl's triumphant look, Mike agreed. Just as he closed the hood, the woman's drunkenness began to wear off. She slowly rose to her feet, her gaze falling upon Mike and Giagi embracing. Instinctively, she moved to protect her daughter, roaring as she tried to intervene. Mike turned away with a resigned expression and left. Yet none of this could be used as evidence in court.
Are you aware that we have no last name, no place of residence, and no record of any physical presence for these friends of yours?
Under the prosecutor's relentless questioning, Mike answered, recalling another person.
There was someone else.
But such statements could never stand as evidence. Ultimately, the jury ruled that someone mentally unstable couldn't be held accountable for their actions and thus couldn't be convicted. The court sentenced him only to compulsory treatment at a psychiatric hospital. Shackled with leg irons and handcuffs, Mike was escorted step by step into the ward. He'd thought it would end with just taking pills every day. One night, while he was asleep before he could react, a man pinned his arms down. A woman beside him seized the moment to press duct tape firmly over his mouth. A sedative was injected into his arm, and just like that, Mike, utterly helpless, was carried into the morgue.